Okay, now, okay, that's great. Fine. Now, I guess we should start our class. So, before we begin our class, let me tell you something. Okay, so you people have not submitted your work. Maybe I have received the assignment of 10 to 12 students, and remaining assignment it is missing. So, please don't do that. Okay. All right. After the class is over, you'll have the assignment, and you'll have to complete the assignment before the next class. All right. So, please utilize that time. Okay, otherwise if you do not submit your assignment, then it is going to create problem. Okay, you might, okay, so please complete your assignment on time. All right, before the deadline you have to submit your assignment. So without any further delay, let's get started. Okay, so last time we learned about the conversion. We learned about the conversion related to length, isn't it? And we learned about the conversion related to, I guess, yes, we learned about the conversion related to mass. All right, now today we are going to learn about the conversion to time. All right, so before that, let me tell you what is time. You all know what time is, because last time I gave you one question, and in that question you people have answered correctly. So the question was, what is time? Okay, and you people have said that time is the interval between two events. Okay, the interval or the gap between two events, that is called time. Let me give you one example. Your class begins at 11 a.m. All right, your online class, let's say your online class, it begins at 11 a.m. and that finishes at 11:40. Your class begins at 11 a.m. and it finishes at 11:40. So 11 a.m. is one event. Let's take 11 a.m. as one event, and 11:40 is another event. So the interval, the gap between these two events, 11 a.m. and 11:40, what is the interval? 40 minutes, isn't it? The interval between 11 a.m. and 11:40 a.m. is 40 minutes, isn't it? So that 40 minute is called, all right? So the duration between any two events, the interval or the duration between any two events, that is called time. Let me give one example. Saturday. Let us take Saturday as one event, one point of time, and Sunday, again another point of time. What is the gap between Saturday and Sunday? One day, isn't it? What is the interval between Saturday? I can hear noise. Okay, please mute your mic. All right. Anyway, what I was saying is that let's take one event as Saturday, and let us take another event as Sunday. What is the interval? One day. That one day is called time. Okay. 2015 AD. All right. 2015 AD is one event, and 2020 AD is another event. What is the interval? 5 years, right? The 5 years is called time. So the interval or the duration between any two events, that is called time. The duration between any two events, that is called time. So usually time is measured by the devices called watch. We use watch. It is put on wrist, okay, wrist watch or clock, you can say. All right, atomic watch, right, quartz watch, all right, quartz watch. The watch which you put on your wrist, that is quartz watch. All right, digital watch, that number comes, that is digital watch. The needle one, you might have seen the needle one, isn't it? There are three needles, right? 1 hour, secondly minute, and the last one, that is second. So that needle watch is called quartz watch. And the digital watch, number, that number watch, digital watch, okay, that is one kind of watch again. So basically watch, a watch or clock that is used to measure the time. And the SI unit of time is second. All right, the system international, or the SI unit of time is called second. All right, so this is all about time. Now let us learn about the time conversion. How do we convert time? How do we convert hour into minute? How do you convert minute into hour? How do we convert day into second? Or how do you convert day into hour? How do you convert day into, let's say, day into hour or minute or second? All right, so this conversion we are going to learn. So you please see on the screen properly, okay? Because I'm going to share a screen. You all will look on the screen. All right, fine. Now let's get started, okay? Let me share the screen and just look on the screen, okay? So before that, let me show you one table, all right? So you just see see this table. It is from slide. I prepared one slide for you. See there, please. So you can see there, 60 seconds equals to 1 minute, all right? 60 seconds equals to 1 minute. 60 minutes equals to 1 hour. 24 hours equals to 1 day. 7 days equals to 1 week. 365 days equals to 1 year. You can see there. And then you can, on the top, you can see that 60 seconds equals to 1 minute, 60 minutes equals to 1 hour, 24 hours equals to 1 day, 7 days equals to 1 week, 365 days equals to 1 year, 10 years equals to 1 decade, 100 years equals to 1 century. So these are the values related to time. So please, you'll have to memorize this value. Otherwise, it will be a problem. Okay, now let's go to the calculation. All right, now time conversion. Okay, how do we convert time? Okay, So as I told you earlier, so first of all, day should be converted into hour. Let's begin from day. Okay, day should be converted into hour, and again hour, or you can say hours. All right, and again hours that goes into minutes, and again the minute that goes into seconds. So what do you have to do? So while you convert day into hour, what do you have to do? You'll have to multiply. So if you are converting day into hour, you'll have to multiply by 24. So while you convert day into hour, this day into hour, see there, this day into hour, you'll have to multiply by 24. Let me highlight it, okay? Multiply by 24. So while you convert day into hour, you'll have to multiply by 24. Similarly, while you convert hour into minute again, see there, hour that goes into minute, day into hour, multiply by 24, and minute, hour into minute, you'll have to multiply by 60. This is the sign, multiplication sign, okay? Multiply by 60. Similarly, if you have to convert minutes into second, then again you'll have to multiply by 60. All right, so these are the values, so please keep it in your mind. Day, while converting day into hour, multiply by 24. Hour into minute, multiply by 60. Minute into second, again multiply by 60. Let me give you one example, okay? Example number one. The question might be asked in this way. Convert 5 hours. So this might be a question. So how do you convert this 5 hour? Let me give another color, okay? How do you convert this 5 hour into seconds? Let me give another color again. So how do you convert 5 hour into second? This is one important question, all right? So as I told you earlier, hours should be converted into minutes. So yes, while you convert hour into minute, first of all, hours should be converted into minute, and then minute again should be converted into second. This hour should be, you can write there. First of all, hour to minute, and finally minute to second. So these are the procedure, okay? Hour should be converted to minute for the first of all, you'll have to convert hour into minute, and then again minute into second. That is another trick. So what do you have to do? See there. So question says convert 5 hour into second. So you can write that 5, we know. So 5 hours equals to 5 into 60. This becomes what? When hour that is multiplied into 60, you can see there. Hour when multiplied by 60, that becomes 6 minutes. So you can write there minutes, all right? So go to the next step. So write the equal to.
Sir,
Yes, please.
you wrote 6 into 60.
Okay, all right, you can, okay, 5 into 60. So what answer comes there? 5 into 60, 300, right? So that is 300 minutes. But this is not the solution, because question says convert hour into second. Okay, we have converted hour into minute. The first step, this one is completed. Let me underline this. Now again, we'll have to convert minute into second, all right? So this is again another step, okay? So now our first step is over. We have converted into minute, right? Now let's go to the second step. Again 300 into, again what has to be done? Again it should multiply by 60. Now this one goes to seconds, isn't it? All right, now at equal to, what answer comes? 18,000. So this is the final answer. So finally, therefore, what is the answer? 5 hours equals to 18,000. So this is the required solution. So this is how we do it, okay? 5 hours into 5 hours has been converted into seconds, all right? So this is one solution. Again, example, the question might be asked in this way. Example number 2, convert 1 day into, question might be asked in this way also, right? So how to convert day into seconds? How are you supposed to convert day into seconds, all right? Okay, so again, for this you'll have to follow the step. First of all, day to hour, again hour, this should be converted to hours, into hours, and again hours to minutes, and finally minutes to seconds. So these are the procedure, okay? These are the steps, all right? You'll have to follow this step properly. Now, first of all, this should goes into hours. What you have to do in this case, you'll have to multiply by 24 into 24. It goes into hour, and again hour into minute. What you have to do? You'll have to multiply by 60. Now that goes into minute, and again minute into second, that you'll have to multiply by 60. That becomes second. So these are the procedure. This should be converted into hour. This should be converted into hours. Hours should be converted into minutes, and finally minutes to be converted into seconds. All right. Now This is how we convert day into second. Now let's go to the solution. All right, now 1 day equals to, we'll have to multiply by 24. 1 into 24, that goes into hours, right? Now what answer comes? All right, so you can write there equals to 24 hours. Okay, now let's go to the next step. Now day has been converted into hour. Now let us convert hour again into minute. Again we'll have to multiply 24, we'll have to multiply by 60. Now that becomes minutes. All right, now what answer comes? Multiply this. Okay, 24 into 60, you might get, you can, okay, you can do on the rough side. All right, let me, okay, on your copy you can write on the corner, one corner. Okay, so 24 into 60, that becomes 40 minutes. Now this is not the solution because the question says convert day into second. We have converted up to the minute. Again one last step left, equals to, again, not 14, it should be 1440. Okay, 14. All right, now 1440 into 60, that becomes seconds. All right, now what answer comes when you multiply again into 60? Then that becomes what?
7,474
No, 40, no, 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 no. 1440 into 60, that becomes 86,400 seconds. So therefore 1 day, what is the, how many seconds are there in a day? 86,400 is the final answer. Okay, so this is how we convert. These are the calculations related to time. Okay, now let me get back to the screen again. Okay, students, I hope you people are clear. Are you clear? Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
If you are clear, then please raise your hand. Okay, Malaika, are you clear? If you are clear, then please raise your hand. That's great. Now listen, just keep it in your mind. You'll have to follow the step. Okay, okay. Raz, hands down, hands down. Okay, all right, Nirazan, that's fine. So while you are converting while you are following, or while you are having time conversion, you'll have to follow the, so you'll have to follow the pattern. Day should be converted into hour, and again hour goes into minute, minute goes into second. All right, so follow the step. So while you convert day into hour, multiply by 24, hour into minute, multiply by 60, minute into second, again multiply by 60. All right, are you clear? Diksha, are you clear? If you are clear, then you'll have to raise your hand. Okay, so that I could understand. Okay, that's great. Fine. Prasumi, do you see me? Prasumi, where is Prasumi? Okay, yes. Okay, Utsa, are you clear? Utsa, that's great. Utsa, I like your headphone. It's a big one. Fine. Great. Okay. Now the reverse. Okay, now reverse of that one. What we learned earlier, we are going to learn again that reverse. Okay. Now let me share the screen again. All right. All right. Now reverse process. Reverse. The question might be asked. This could be the question again. All right. Now let's begin. Now example number 3. All right. Convert. Let's say you can, let's say 300, let's say 3600 seconds to minutes. So this might be another question. Now, okay, now let's see there. Okay, so again it has another pattern. So first of all, second should be converted into minute, and again after minute that goes into hour, and hour that goes into day. Exactly reverse. Okay, reverse. Okay, reverse of the previous one. So while we convert second into minute, you'll have to divide. Now in this case there should be divide. You'll have to divide by 60. All right, and again, so while you convert second into minute, divide by 60, and again minutes to hour, what you have to do? Minutes that is to be converted into hour, again we'll have to divide by 60. All right, and again hour into day, what do you have to do? You'll have to divide again, divide by 24, divide by 24. So please keep it in your mind. While you are converting second into minute, okay, while you are converting second into minute, in this case you'll have to, let me give another color, okay, so that it will be clear. Okay, there's no confusion. Let's say red color. All right, whatever. Now second into minute, divide by 60, and again minute into hour, divide by 60. All right, you can see there, and then again hour into day, divide by 24. Now you can see the question there. What is the question there? Convert, example number 3, that is, okay, convert 3,600 seconds. All right, 3,600 seconds, all right, into minutes. So let's go to the solution. So as I told you earlier, while we are converting second into minute, so you can see the step there, second into minute. While you are converting second into minute, divide by 60. So you can see there 3600 second equals to, what you have to do, you'll have to divide by 60. 3600 by 60. Now that becomes what? Minute. Alright. Now let us perform the calculation. Alright. Equal to should be at right place. Now divide. What happens when 3600 that is divided by 60? 0 0 cut out. You can, this 0 0 cancel out. Now 6 6 is 36. So that becomes 60 minutes. 60. So therefore 3600 seconds equals to 60 minutes. So this is how we perform the calculation. Alright. So this is how we perform the calculation. I hope you people are clear about this one. So students, are you clear about that one too? Are you clear about that one too? Rahul, are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Seriously?
Sir.
Okay, now that's wonderful. All right, now, so this is all about time conversion. So we have successfully completed time, and we also learned how to convert time. All right. So you need one more example, or this is it? You need one more example related to time conversion. If you need, then please raise your hand. Otherwise, we shall go to another one. You need one more example. If you need, please raise your hand. Okay. Alaika, you need one more example. Mukta, do you need one more example, or are you satisfied with this one? If you are satisfied, please raise your hand, okay? I do not hear a sound. I can see your, yes, Rose hand only. That's great. All right, now let's go to next topic, all right? So we learned about time. Now we are going to learn about regular and irregular object. Regular and irregular object, all right? So can we see what are regular object and what are irregular object? Okay, so I would like to go to Raz. All right, Raz, please switch. Unmute your mic, please. Raz.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
Raz, do you have any idea about regular object and irregular object?
Yes, sir.
No idea. All right, now let's.
Sir,
Okay,
can I
Rahul.
say?
Yeah, please go on, Rahul.
Sir,
Yeah.
those objects which has fixed shape and size are called regular object.
That's great. And
And
what are irregular one?
those objects which do not have fixed.
Those objects which have proper shape. Okay, do not talk about size, just proper shape. Okay. So let me give you one example. What is this? It is your science book, grade 7. Okay. Can you see this book? Does it have proper shape? It has proper shape. It has rectangular shape, isn't it? So it is a regular object. What is this? It is mobile phone. All right. It also has regular shape or not? Okay. The shape of this mobile phone is rectangular. Okay. Rectangular. Charpate. In Nepal, it is called charpate. Right. And you might be using laptop right now, and your laptop, it also appears like a rectangle, isn't it? So those objects which have proper shape, which appear in definite shape or proper shape, such kind of objects are called irregular objects. Sorry, I'm to say regular objects. So those objects or those bodies which have definite shape, these bodies are called regular objects or regular bodies. Now, let me give you one example. Let's say you picked one stone from the ground, all right? You picked one stone from the ground. Then that stone doesn't have definite shape. Does it have? It doesn't have. It appears like twisted one. It has no regular shape. Does it have regular shape? No, isn't it? So that is called the irregular body, all right? Or you can say irregular object. Like let's say you picked one leaf from the tree. That leaf doesn't have the leaf does not have regular shape. Does it have regular shape? It has irregular. Some leaves are big, some leaves are small, some are you can say some leaves are rotten, isn't it? Some leaves are eaten by the, you can say, insects, right? That's they appear in irregular shape. So such bodies are called irregular bodies or irregular object. Okay, so the example of regular objects are book, table, even whiteboard of our classroom or school. All right, and you are using laptop, that is also the example of regular object. Okay, mobile phone, book, all right, table, yes, yes, that's great, yes. So this, the screen of that laptop is rectangular, isn't it? So it is a regular body, great. And those body which have no proper shape, that is called irregular body, isn't it? Okay, now let me see your screen again. We have 8 minutes left, so we can complete this one. Okay, so please look on the screen clearly. All right, now let me hide this. So let me give you the definition there. Please see there. Okay, regular bodies. You can say regular body or regular object. The body definite. The body having definite shape. The body having definite shape is called Okay, the body having definite. Definite means regular. Okay, you can say appropriate. You can say regular. Okay, you knew the meaning of definite. All right. So the body having definite shape is called regular body. We can give example. Example: book, table, table, isn't it? Even what are other examples of regular body? Okay, book, table. All right, ball, ball that appears in the shape of sphere, so spherical ball. These are the examples of regular body. This is all about regular body. Now similarly, irregular body. The body without having definite shape is called irregular body. Alright, so this irregular body does not have definite or regular shape. It might appear in any shape, it might appear in any size. Alright, so that is called irregular body. Okay, what are the examples? Examples of the irregular body: stone, it doesn't stone, you can say leaf, okay, alright, torn paper,
Paper. Paper.
yes, not paper, you should say torn paper, okay, torn paper, etc. So these are the examples of irregular body. All right. So students, are you clear about that one? Regular body and irregular body, are you clear? You are clear, right? And are you clear about the examples of regular as well as irregular body? I hope you people are clear. All right. Now, all right. So now let's learn about area. All right. Area. We are going to learn about area. What is area? What does area mean? Now let me share the screen once again. All right.
The
We
area,
have
the,
yes,
the area
yeah.
of an object is the total space occupied by the plane surface of the object.
Oh, okay, yes, good try, but that is incorrect. I'm so sorry to say, but that is incorrect. Okay, let me give you one example. Okay, let's say this is a book. What is this? It is a book, right? And if you put this book on the table, then does it cover certain area? It covers certain area, isn't it? It covers certain space, right? Doesn't it cover some certain space? Let's say this is my hand. Let me keep my hand over the book. Now my hand covers certain space of this book or not? My hand covers this certain space over this book or not? It covers, right? The space which is covered by my hand, or the space which is covered by any physical body, any object. Listen to me properly. The space covered by any physical body or any object. The space covered by, let's say this is bottle. If I put this bottle on my hand, or you can say on my palm, then it covers certain space of my palm or not? It covers
Yes, sir.
certain space, right? It covers certain space. This space is called area. All right. So the space which is covered, listen to me clearly, please. The space, listen to me properly. The space which is covered by any particular body, not occupied, covered. Okay, don't say occupied. Covered. The space covered by a particular body or solid over a surface. The space covered by a particular body or solid, that is called area. Okay. The space covered by a particular body, or you can say solid object. The space covered by solid object, that is said to be area. All right. Now let me give you the definition. See on the screen, please. All right. The total space covered by a body. In bracket, you can write solid objects. The total space covered by a body or solid object is called area. The SI unit of area is square meter. It is noted by this symbol, okay? Square meter. M-E-T-R-E, meter. All right. This is M. M is square. Square. This is M square. You can see that. So you can see there the total space. Let me. Okay. So see here the total space. The total space covered by a body, that is solid object. Solid object is called area. The SI unit of area is square meter. That is denoted by meter square. All right. So this is all about area. Okay. All right. Now let me get to the screen. So people, I hope you people are clear. Are you clear? Are you clear about conversion? Are you clear about time? You are
Yes,
clear,
sir.
right? And are you clear about time conversion? You are clear, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And are you clear about regular? Yes. And are you clear about regular and irregular objects? You are clear,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Are you clear about area? Area?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
That's
sir.
perfect. So we are almost in of the today's class. I shall, and one more thing I would like to tell you. Before our next class, you'll have to submit your assignment, okay?